groundwork. That's the focus of today's voice. One of the most original things that I've ever done and or seen in life is laying the groundwork on something. I've always felt like that's a person's true craft. True craft when it comes to whether that's building a product for their business. True craft whether it's something that they've always wanted to build for their vision. Or maybe it's just something around the house, uh, something that they built for their home, maybe a recipe that they started from scratch that's original that they didn't get out of some magazine or something. The big thing about starting from the ground up gives you a sense of pride. It gives you a sense of hope. And it gives you a sense of confidence for the future. Because when you can build something from the ground up, you know how it works all the way from square one. What I mean by that is, you don't just have the education to make it run on the surface, you have the education to make it run from within. And that, to me, is finding a pot of gold, quote unquote, at the end of the rainbow. Because laying the groundwork will give you a sense of pride, it'll give you a sense of accomplishment, and it'll give you a sense of, I did that. It will. Because one of the things, or one of the crafts, I should say, that we've lost in America is building something from the ground up. Everybody wants to do things the easy way. Whatever happened to building things from the ground up with quality? You know, that's why I respect entrepreneurs a lot. I do. Because they have the courage to build things from the ground up. It's not easy. It's not always fun. It's not the sexiest. I agree. It's not. But I do think it's the most reliable way to be successful. I do. I've always believed that. So, if you're an entrepreneur and you're listening to this, or even if you work for a business and you're listening to this and you have to build something from the ground up, have the courage to tackle it. Because guess what? When you're done with it, at the end of the day, you can say that I did that. I built something the way that I wanted to in terms of the vision. Because my vision gave me the strength. My vision gave me opportunity. And I think most importantly, my vision gave me the ability to build something from my imagination. Because see, when you have a vision and you have to build something from the ground up, you're not going to really have people in your corner. Trust me on that one, you won't. That's why it's important to always have one person in your corner. That's you. Because trust me, man, going along the journey of building something from the ground up, it's going to suck. It is. Sometimes you're going to trick yourself into thinking, oh, I can't build this and I don't know if I'm going to be able to start this from the ground up. Oh, it takes too much time. Every excuse is going to come in the book, not just from you, but from other people. That's why building from the ground up is so hard. Not very many people do it. It's an original thing. But I'm telling you, if you have the courage to build it from the ground up, trust me, you're going to be very successful. You're going to have a lot of courage. You're going to feel that originality that you've never felt before. And when you feel that originality that you've never felt before, that's when you're going to feel like your true craft came to life. Yes, it will. Trust me, I know that firsthand. I just made something myself that I thought that was helpful towards people that I felt like I was able to build from the ground up. And I'm proud of that. And trust me, when you build something, or even if you've already built something that you're proud of, that you built from the ground up, and you know it can definitely make an impact in the world and on yourself, that's when you know you have made it in terms of your originality. Building stuff from the ground up is rare these days, people. But you want to take that rareness and you want to stand out. Because trust me, when you can stand out, things will change. When you don't stand out, things won't change. You won't really feel that originality. You won't really feel that sense of accomplishment. And you won't really feel that sense of confidence that you have in your own craft. That's why it's important to build from the ground up so you can have that identity to go do more things from the ground up. And guess what? People are going to be still talking about you 50 or 60 years later about that thing that you built that was so original. We all look at things, we all look at building things from the ground up as a negative thing today. To me, that's the most positive thing that we're missing. Not just in what we're talking about in society, but within us. And we have to learn how to get it back. We have to take it back. But most importantly, we have to bring it back to life. Believe in ourselves enough where we can start from the ground up and build something. Where we're not copying somebody else, we're not stealing an idea from somebody else, we're being 100% original. And when you're 100% original, you can make anything. You really can. You can start a business and be successful. You can go to a company and turn it around. But most importantly, you can feel a sense of accomplishment in that craft that you built to reinvent you. That's what this is about. It's about reinventing you, or even restoring you to the point where you could say that I did it. Because I'm sure there are some of you that are saying, well, I'm not sure if I have what it takes to be that original. Yes, you do. You've just told yourself that, and society has told you that that's the wrong thing to do. That's what I challenge all of you to do. Build something from the ground up. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's something in your business, at your job, at home, whatever. And you just might find who you are, your identity. You just might see what type of originality that you can come up with. And just overall be proud of yourself. I think that's the best thing I've said in this podcast so far of all the season. Just be proud of yourself for the craft that you've built. And when you can be proud of yourself for the craft that you built, that yellow brick road in front of you, baby, is going to shine like a bright light. And yes, sir, it will. It will open more doors for you than you ever thought possible. My name is Scott Foley. Thank you for listening today. Have a blessed day.